Hello friends, welcome to a new data analytics tutorial. So since last few videos we were performing work with numpy, and numpy we already know it is for numerical computation, and its full form also is a numerical Python. So it is used for a lot of data manipulation for linear algebra and all these kind of stuff. So we are moving forward into using different other libraries and packages which are helpful for numerical calculations and also useful for the data analytics. Okay, and more importantly in data analytics, the most important part is actually data pre-processing, and data pre-processing actually got to like 90% of the task which usually people do. So in all the data science or in all the data analytics, you have to do like data pre-processing for 70 to 80% of the time. Okay, so we are moving on to another functionality or library is called as pandas, and I think few of the people must be aware of the pandas also if they are kind of familiar with what is pandas. So we have to import pandas as pd. We already know how it is imported. Okay, so I have imported pandas, and I have given it alias name as pd, and I have run it. Let's wait till the time it run. We have to import other uh, fact other libraries also. That is numpy, which is required because it can be used for other kind of calculation. So today I will be starting our working with pandas, and pandas is a library which would be helpful for uh, data manipulation or getting data converted into something else. Means numpy was mostly for generating arrays, generating multidimensional arrays, generating all these kind of stuff, but pandas is actually for creating series out of those arrays, or actually it is the second stage in data analytics. The very first stage was numpy, and second stage is your pandas. So we have to work with the help of pandas onto the data which has been created using numpy, or somewhat maybe not numpy. We have created data directly. Okay, so we have to use pandas here. So first of all, uh, let's say we can create a list. Okay, list one, and we have given it values like 3 comma 4 2 comma 5 comma 7. Yeah, this. So we have just run it. We have to find the type of this list. Again, this list is showing us that its type is list. Okay, that's fine. Of course, list is supposed to be the list. Then after that, this list will not be able to do the numerical calculation, because as I have already told you, numpy, pandas, all these are the libraries which are used for doing the numerical calculations, the mathematical part, the statistical part, the vectorized part. So we have to convert these things into the uh, arrays which are either numpy or some different kind of arrays. So those different kind of arrays are actually created using pandas, and we can convert this list into a series, which is a very important data structure, or we can say which is a very important object, which is useful for doing the numerical calculation, or I must say the linear algebra. So here what we can do is uh, list one. Okay, list underscore series underscore one. This is the name. We have to use this alias pd, and then we have this function series, and we are passing list one into it, and we are running it, and it is giving us error, of course, because we have misspelled the series, and we are running it, so it has run. So now what we can do is we can check the type. Its type is of course pandas.code.series. So this is an object, or we can say this is a class series, and this list underscore series underscore one is an object. That object belongs to the class of series. Okay, so this is a different data structure, just like as the arrays which we generate using numpy. So this is another type of data structure which is used for linear algebra. Okay, so we can actually convert those pandas, sorry, those uh, numerical Python object which are your arrays into the series also. Okay, and series is same like as your list, it's same like as your tuple, it's same like as your normal array if you talk about the arrays in C context. And we can actually perform for loop also on this series. But the thing is, this is a different kind of data structure which is specialized in numerical, I mean to say, which is specialized in linear algebra. So that's why we are converting these kind of stuff into arrays or a special kind of data structure which is being created using numpy or pandas. Okay, so we have created our series. Fine. Now we can actually give this. Let's try to create this our vector using numpy. Let's do it. Num1 equals to np dot random dot rand int. Okay, uh, let's see what we can get out of it. This has generated. Okay, 4. Oh my god, I have to see the, let me check it. Fine, actually sometime I have to see the syntax. Okay. So this is an array which is let's find out what's the data type of this array, and it is your nd array, which is a numpy array. Now we can convert this numpy array into the series also, I guess, most probably. Let's try it. Num underscore series underscore 1 your pd dot series, and we have to pass it this has done it. Num underscore series, yeah, of course. So this series which we are accessing here, okay, this series like num underscore series underscore 1, it has one special quality which is its index. Okay, so this num underscore series underscore 1 is an object which is of type series, and this object have a special parameter which is called as index. So as I already told you in the beginning, that this pandas library will actually work on the objects which are created using numpy. Okay, and the objects which are getting created using this pandas library are also of the vectorized nature, and we can perform our linear algebra also. Okay, so let's check out other stuff like dot. I think we will be, yeah, we can actually get the index from this parameter, like start from 0 and then stops at 4 and step is 1. It is telling us about the what is the index of this series. Yeah, values. And here we have got the values like 6791. So these are different parameters or attributes with which we can access the individual properties of a series, and the two properties which this series have is index and the values. So with the index attribute we have accessed the index, with the values attribute we have accessed the values. So this is how we work with our pandas library. And actually this index which we have got like automatically over here, we can actually give our own index also. Okay, let's do here. Okay, I can just copy it. just give this name as 2, and here comma index, and we will be given index as 5 comma 7 comma 6 comma 8. So this is the index, or we can say custom index, which is given by us, and it is giving us error. Let's see what's the error. Oh yeah, it's the error is we have given 2 commas. So now if we'll print this series, it will show the data which is 6791 and its index is 5768. So the index which was getting created automatically, and it has started from 1 and goes till sorry, it has started from 0 and goes till total number of elements minus 1. So it's the automatic index, but here we have provided our own custom index with the parameter index and providing a list which will become the index of all the elements respectively. Okay, so this is how we'll be working with pandas. I think I think not all, maybe most of the people may have understood what's the purpose of pandas, and pandas will be used in a lot of stuff in future. We'll be creating see, the working is like let me make it here. We have list or tuples. Okay, these are getting converted into numpy. Okay, fine. Or we are creating our numpy arrays using some function. Okay, now after this we are applying some different functionality. This, and one of the functionality is series, and we are converting this numpy or our custom given list. Let me write it here, custom given list into a series. Okay, so this is how the things are working. First we are starting from a list or tuple or our custom given list, and it is getting converted to the numpy. Then numpy or list, which the list part is our custom given part. That part, those these things, these objects are getting converted into the series. These series objects are of type pandas. Okay, so this is how things are. Okay, so that's it for today, and I think you people have got enough idea about what is numpy and what is pandas and how these things are correlated with each other. Okay, so that's it for the day, and keep working and keep practicing, and keep spreading the education to all, because as I already told you, education is the most basic fundamental right of each and every citizen as well as a human being who is living on the face of this planet, apart from food and shelter and clothes. Okay, so keep spreading the knowledge, keep working hard, give knowledge to each and everyone who may not have the access to this treasure but are willing to work. So please keep spreading this education, because education is free and it must be free and should be available to everyone who is actually willing to work. Okay, so keep practicing till then. So we'll meet next time. Till then, bye bye, and please do write on my videos about how my videos are, and if you have any kind of suggestion, please write about those suggestion, give those suggestion also, and if whatever the problem you have, just post it on my video. Okay, I'll be waiting. Bye.